Hello, hello, hello. Happy New Year. Hello, friends. Way too long, but welcome to the first episode of What's Corey Cooking for 2019. I apologize I've been away so long. Some of you I've seen, some of you I haven't seen, but Happy New Year to all of you who I haven't seen, to those who I have seen. Ongoing Happy New Year and cheers. So it has been a little bit since we've done a little What's Corey Cooking, so I wanted to do the New Year off right. Hopefully everyone's gone back to the gym and is making all these wonderful New Year's resolutions. So now's the time we actually should have some more fun. That being said, I've got some coffee. Good morning, Mr. Smith. Nice to see you in Rochester, New York. It's a beautiful, balmy 54 degrees here in Las Vegas. So cheers. But decided to bring it back a little bit, modify some of the things that we used to do, which is really cool. And so some of you know I've done some sweet potato fries in the past. I've also done some frittatas in the past. And so I really want to just kind of have something for me today, but it's also something to do for all of you guys at home. I know that a lot of people have always asked me about recipes, and people have asked about ideas and what should I make. So it is Saturday. I have gone to the gym, so I've done my fitness. Went to saw all the other crazy people who are over there. But I want to do something that's somewhat healthy, somewhat fun, and somewhat super easy to make for everyone, which is kind of cool. So, got a couple steps in the process. Bear with me as we're walking through things. But I'm going to keep turning back and forth. You can see the oven and the stovetop, which is great. So stay tuned. First of all, I'm going to turn the oven on. We get it warm, guys. We get it to 375. Getting that oven, getting to 375, we're warming that up. The beautiful thing is I've been prepping, so I've been prepping without you. That way when we finally got together, it'd be great. So the beautiful thing is, got some sweet potatoes here, which is great. Morning, gentlemen. Stay warm, Mr. Smith. I know it's snowing. Mr. Farber, Gabe, nice to see you. So, done some sweet potatoes. I've tossed them in a little bit of olive oil, just a little something simple. Those are going to go into the the countertop oven, which is great. So, stay there. So, that's there. We've got a little 5-spice that we're going to bring out in a little bit to season all those sweet potatoes, which is really cool. So, stay tuned on that one. And then, so this is a little trick that I picked up from my father. So we've got the ingredients here, which is great. So I've got some mushrooms, I've got some ham. Thank you, Jennifer, for sharing your ham. It's very appreciated. That's not even code, guys. She actually made a ham and gave me some. And then I folded in some goat cheese, which is great. So I've got that going. There is a lot of eggs here. So for those of you who live close to me, the invite is on and welcome. So Mr. Farber, if you're around the corner, Alexis, same to you because you're down the street, I believe. So I've let the eggs warm up a little bit. You don't want them too cold. I mean, we all put our eggs away. We don't have to because they're pasteurized, which is great. So they're heat treated. But anyways, once you do start putting your eggs in the fridge, you got to keep them there. So I've stirred that up. I've got eggs. There's a lot in here, so we're going to get to that in a second. Aside from that, the cool thing is Teflon pan, as we all know, or some sort of nonstick. I've got a big one here, so I'm going to save this. I'm going to use this for what I'm making. And then, kind of cool, just kind of fun, I'm doing something a little different that I haven't done in years. This is an old school trick. But I've got some great ramekins, and I've treat them with butter on the inside, so hopefully you guys can see a little bit of sheen. Treat them with a little bit of butter, which is great. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to fold some of the egg mixture into here, and then when I'm done making the frittata, I'm going to cook these, and then they're just going to, like these nice little breakfast pucks, basically. So, again, guys, everything we're doing now is for being prepared for the weekend, for the week, whatever you guys want to do. Again, everyone always asks me, why do you cook this way? What do you do? The whole idea about cooking for me is making things easy and approachable. There are no crazy ingredients. There's no fancy anything. I really want to make it easy for all of you guys to enjoy. So please send me ideas. I will happily send you recipes. I really don't work off a lot of recipes. That's just me. I like just kind of riffing in the kitchen. It's just one of the things I've always enjoyed. That's the beauty of being in a kitchen for me. It's very relaxing. But I'm always happy to share. So if you do have any questions, please let me know. Always happy wherever you're watching. Shoot me an email. Hit me on Facebook. text me, whatever works. But just a reminder, on the Instagrams, I know, I said that on purpose. Instagram's What's Corey Cooking. You can find me there. You can also find me at Eat Drink Vegas, which, as some of you know, that's also on Twitter. And also, I do have the YouTube channel now. So every time I'm doing one of these videos, I'm getting the YouTube video uploaded from there, which is kind of fun. So we're going to keep having fun, which is great. I've got the oven is warming up down there. Down there. You can't really see it, but it's down there. So we're going to get that to 375, and then I'm going to let that go. Also, as I said, I've got the sweet potato fries that are going to go in that stove or countertop. As I said, I'm going to put them about 450. Get them. We've coated those in a little bit of olive oil as well. Once they get hot, then I'm going to bring them out. I'm going to toss them in a little bit of 5-spice, and that's going to be our snack to start the meal. Aside from that, guys, anyone have any questions? I mean, I know I'm representing Colorado. Go Pioneers for a few of you who are watching. And I had to have a little coffee, so we're doing a little just Saturday, something fun. Basically, I was bored. You know, I just wanted a chance to cook. I know some of you haven't seen me on video yet this year, so for those I haven't seen, Happy New Year again. But if anyone has any questions, please let me know. I'm more than happy to answer anything for you. So what we're going to do is, can everyone see? Everyone got it? Everyone can see that? Yep, we can. Okay. So just to recap, we've got our sweet potatoes. Got long sticks. Big fan of these. Coated a little bit of olive oil. That way they don't stick to the pan. So these bad boys are going to go into the countertop oven. We're going to put them on about 450. So they're going to be on for 450, 15 to 20 minutes depending. You can put your sweet potatoes early if you like. Done that before. You can cube them. I think sweet potatoes are extremely versatile. They are a protein, which is great. Get great energy from them. You can use them for breakfast, lunch, dinner, whatever you're really in the mood for, guys. I like tossing them a little bit of 5-spice. They've got olive oil on them already, which is great. For those who've come back and missed it, again, we've got we're going to make a frittata today. So we've got our egg mixture, we've got some mushrooms, we've got some ham, we've got a little bit of, bacon, because bacon makes everything better. So we've got the bacon in there as well, and I've tossed a little bit of goat cheese in there too. So the goat cheese, because it is a softer cheese, it's going to melt and really go throughout the entire frittata, which is kind of fun. So that's the cool thing we've got going on. I'm waiting for the oven to get going. It's going to warm up. I'm going to start the frittata on the stovetop. Obviously key. The beautiful thing about eggs, guys, do not cook them too hot. If you cook eggs too hot, they're going to congeal and everything's going to come together, and it's not going to be tender, and it's going to be dry. So all we've always tried to do with eggs is it's all about using butter or fat, depending on how you do it. I like bacon fat too, but big fan of butter. Using your nonstick pan, as you guys all know, do it on the stovetop, not too high a heat. Melt that butter, good. Get the frittata going, and then finish it right in that oven. So it's a great little breakfast trick, and the beautiful thing about that, guys, is you can have frittata all week. You make a frittata on a Saturday or Sunday, it's a great breakfast snack or something to bring for lunch later in the week for work. So frittata is super flexible, super, malleable as a dish. You can use anything to make a frittata, ingredients-wise. And I like just literally taking it out of the refrigerator and then having, a simple slice, which is great. So happy to share on that. While we're waiting for that to warm up, we have a little more coffee. For those of you who are still tuned in, thank you for paying attention and visiting on Saturday. Hope you're all having a wonderful weekend. If anyone has any food questions, I'm more than happy to answer them. But you can always find me at What's Corey Cooking. You can find me at Eat Drink Vegas. For those of you who haven't been to Vegas in a while, we'd love to see you. Come back and visit soon. For those of you guys have any questions, please let me know. Amanda, nice to see you. Nasser, hope the family is well. Mr. Santos, best to you and the family as well. My friend, Happy New Year. So, guys, again, this is something I want to share. Every time I am cooking, I like being able to share what I know how to do. And, again, is it perfect? No, definitely not. Is it the best? Definitely not. But we have fun. And it's always about having fun while we're cooking, doing things together. We've got our sweet potatoes in that countertop oven. For those of you who've watched this before, big fan of always having the countertop oven. Really, really fun, very flexible. Gets pretty hot, about 475. You can broil, you can cook low. I've cooked turkey breasts in there, on the bone, you name it, it's really cool. So just make sure you use that. If you don't have one yet, I'm more than happy to recommend a brand. I don't like turning on my oven a lot, only as the big one, down there. Only as needed. In the winter, it's not bad here in Vegas because it's a little colder. But when it's 115 degrees out, we don't want our oven on in the house, as many of you know. That's when we cook outside. Very important. So, again, just to recap, guys, we're going to make a frittata. We've got our egg mixture here. Ta-da. It's warming up a little bit. It was a little too cold. So eggs are looking pretty good. We've got some bacon. We've got some ham. We've got some mushrooms in there. And we have some goat cheese, which is great. Sweet potatoes are going over there. We're letting that oven heat up. It's at 310. So once it gets about 350, it's set to 375. Once it gets to 350, I'm going to start on the stovetop, working on this bad boy. And for those of you who missed it, I've taken these ramekins. Beautiful. Got a little bit of butter in them, which I think you can also tell. And we're going to fold some of the egg mixture into there as well, so I can save that for later. We can make something, and it's just a little something, breakfast pucks, as some would say. So, for those of you who are still watching, thanks for tuning in. Nice to have you here. Uncle Paul is in town. Nice to see you, my friend. So, cheers and Happy New Year to you as well, sir. I haven't seen you. But, go Knights go, by the way. And that's the story. So, for anyone who's tuned in, you can find me at What's Corey Cooking. You can find me Eat Drink Vegas. Send questions, ask questions. For those of you who live down the street, come on over. I'm going to have frittata ready very soon. You know, I love to cook. It's what I do. So, and I love to share, which is great. No, I'm not making prime rib, Paul. No, I do not have the prime rib. Mr. Smith, what time do I start making cocktails? The cocktails, I don't know, but it's not even noon yet here, sir. Oh, you know what? For you, Mr. Smith, you know what we're going to do? In honor of Mike Smith, little voof. And you know what? In honor of my dear friend, Miss Duran, hashtag tag your sponsor. This one's for you, Jess. So cheers. We're going to get a glass of that. Paul, yes, I should make prime rib. You know what, Paul? You buy the prime rib, I'll make it. Okay, buddy? I'm waiting for you. I'm waiting for you. So, Mr. Smith, in your honor, sir, we're going to have some bubbles too, because bubbles make everything better, as we all know. Look at that. And also, not too shabby that I had a bottle of Vouv just kind of there hanging out. So, cheers to you. Cheers to all. Mr. Smith, Happy New Year to you and your family. Done, Paul. You bring the prime rib and the bottle of Stoli or anything else, and I got you covered. Actually, you might as well bring the bottle of really good red wine you said you were going to share. Cheers. Mr. Houston, Happy New Year. Nice to see you, sir. So, again, for those of you, Paul, you live down the street. You can come by. Those of you who have missed out, we've got a little sweet potato fries are cooking in the countertop oven. Paul, I need to go be abort. Okay. Yeah, yes, Paul, whatever you want. So, for those of you who have missed out, we've got some sweet potato fries going in the oven, which is great. I'm going to toss them when they come out with some 5-spice. I'm going to make a frittata. So we've got a little egg mixture with goat cheese, mushrooms, ham, and bacon. And we're warming up the oven right now for that, which is great. And we're just having a little fun. That's the beautiful thing. Having a little coffee. Cheers. Oven's ready. So now we have the oven ready. That's at 375. We're going to make sure that we have the light on in there, which is great. Have our non-stick pan. Get that going. And we're going to keep that on low heat, guys. Low heat, very important. We get it just warm enough. I'm going to get a little bit of butter on there in a second just to kind of coat the pan, keep things moving. And then we're going to fold the frittata mixture in there, which is great. So that's what's going on. I can hear a little sizzling. There's sizzling going on, which is beautiful. Sizzling's going on in the countertop oven, which is great. So sweet potato fries are in there. When they come out hot and fresh, we're going to put them in a bowl, toss them a little bit of 5-spice, as we know. We're making sure this is going, which is good. Mixture's looking pretty good, which is fantastic. We're going to make sure that we have something to pour it, which would be, wouldn't that be nice? I don't know, we might just pour it in there. We're not going fancy today, but getting our pan nice and warm. It's coming along, which is good. Not too hot. Again, we just want a little bit of heat, as you guys all know. And that's the story. So anyone has any questions, fire them away. What's Corey Cooking? You can find me, hit me up. Again, in honor honor of Mr. Smith back in Rochester, New York, where it's snowing. He asked about cocktails, so cheers. Because we decided to have some bubbles, which is great. So, these are sizzling. It's coming along. Got all sorts of noise happening. And that's the deal. So, ready for a little frittata making? Let's do this. Pan's nice, getting warm. Just a little bit. Got a little bit of butter. We're gonna coat this out. Get it going nice. Get a little heat. Not too high, guys. Remember, when we cook our eggs, we want our eggs cooking low and slow. That's the beautiful thing. Low and slow. Low and slow. Why do you... I love you, Paul. You're great. Paul, you make me laugh. Paul, you just make me laugh. So anyways, I'll answer that with you later, my friend. So, we're coating our pan. That's going on. We don't, as I said, we don't want it too hot. We just want it just to melt that butter, coat the pan, get it going, which is looking pretty good. Beautiful. That's there. The butter's starting to bubble, guys. This is what we want. Just a little bit of bubbling. That's great. So we've got our butter bubbling. We've got our mixture. It's going in. I'm going to go right there. Bear with me, kids. Hold on. Hold the phone. So, we've got that going. We'll take our frittata mixture. Goes right in the pan. Just like so. We don't want to do too much, but just enough. So it's going to go low and slow, as we said, guys. So we have mixture in there. Again, for those of you who missed out, got a little bit of mushrooms, bacon, ham, and goat cheese in there, which is great. Made a little mess, got to clean up. So we're going to put it on the stovetop, a little bit of butter, and then get that going, let it set. We've got our oven set up at 375, which is fantastic. So that's getting ready, which is good. Cecilia, happy Saturday. Neck, happy Saturday. Great to see you guys. Good morning. Nectali, I missed you when I went in a couple weeks ago, but I love you, brother. Anyways, got our sweet potato fries that are in our countertop oven, handy dandy. Oh, there it is. Here we go. So, got our sweet potato fries over here in this countertop. They're roasting, which is great. We had tossed those with a little bit of olive oil earlier, guys, so that way they don't stick. Those are going, which is good. We're then going to coat them with 5 spice when it comes out. So, kind of fun. Frittata is looking good. Nice. It's setting up. And that's the story, guys. That's the beautiful thing. Like, that's what it's legitimately all about. And we did the hokey pokey. No, I'm kidding. So, and again, as I told you guys, I'd set up these ramekins, which I'm going to take with the mixture, as we know. And I'm going to cook these later. So, got a little right there. Beautiful. And we'll do frittata in those. Ta-da! Might be a little much, but we'll make it happen. Anyways, so get the frittata. Ooh, see, live TV. So get the frittata going in there. Beautiful. See? Set up. We're going to bake those off in a little bit, which is good. Should probably, what do you think? Should I do a couple more? I should do a couple more. So, got more, which is great. Got these bad boys. We're going to coat those with a little bit of butter, as I said. So, take a little butter, a little more room temperature. We're going to coat the sides. Make sure we get a little bit going right there. And that way, when we put that egg mixture in there, it's not going to stick too much. So, that way we can bake in the oven, which is great. So, we've got butter. Beautiful. Butter's coated. So, stay tuned. As we said, we've got sweet potato fries going. Those are in the oven on the countertop. We've got our frittata starting to set a little bit, which is fantastic. We've got butter. Oh man, this is looking good. Look at that. Oh man, that looks, who could see that? Look at that, guys. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, how good does that look? So we're going to let that set up a little bit more, and it's going to go in the oven, which is fantastic. So we've got that going right there, guys. We're going to have our sweet potato fries coming out very shortly, which is awesome. And I'm going to coat those in 5-spice, which is great. So just a little something, Saturday cooking. Happy New Year to those I haven't seen yet this year. To those I have, keep celebrating. So frittata's looking good. It's setting up. Beautiful. We're going low and slow as we talked about, which is great. Oh, someone sending notes. Someone sending notes. Sweet potato fries are looking wonderful. And that's the story. So, we've got tune-ins from back east, we've got tune-ins from Vegas, and we've got tune-ins from Richmond on the Thames. What is it? I believe it's noticed as the nicest city in all of London, but cheers to you and yours, Mr. Sumner. Anywho, so, those who are watching, we're making some frittatas today. So I know Neil Sumner loves some frittatas. So we're going to take our frittata mixture. I missed the Easy, Neil. Arlene, good morning. Happy 2019. So, again, I've got a frittata going, but I also am doing some in these little ramekins we've coated in butter. This is like when I love it. Thank you, Nictali. You are 100% right. I cannot wait to come to Cleaver and be in your kitchen or at your bar. Love you too. You guys are amazing. So, but you know what? It's kind of fun. And you know what? You're all paying attention, which is that much better. But yes, when Ace went crazy, that's kind of what I'm doing. So, cheers to you all. It's fun, but you're all paying attention, which is great. So, we've got that going. We're making some more frittata. We put some frittata mixture in these little... I don't juggle, Paul. Beautiful. Well, Arlene, you can tell our friend Neil who's putting in. So, we've got a little frittata here. Butter's coated that. We'll bake these in the oven later, which is great. So, basically making breakfast pucks, which is kind of cool. A little something, a little snack. Again... We've got our frittata starting to set over there. Frittata is set. Got the oven going at 375, which is fantastic, so that's going to happen. Mr. Duran, Happy New Year. Cheers, all in San Diego. Sweet potato fries in there. Looking good. Everyone's coming along. I am not taking my shirt off. You are the worst, Nectali. You're the worst, but I love you, brother. Anyways, how do you know? Stop, Paul. Anyways, you're funny. So, those of you who are tuned in, thank you. As someone had told me, I should do cocktails, so I'm tagging my sponsor. Cheers to you and all those at Moet Hennessy. Thanks, Jess Duran. Cheers. I'm also enjoying a nice, strong cup of coffee, which is great. But, we've got our frittata on low, which is nice, as we said. Low and slow, kids. Low and slow. But, Corey gives a hat. You're the best, Paul. I love you. I love you. I think I might like your son more. He's kinder than you are. Anyways, so there's our frittata. We went low and slow, which is great. That's true. Nelly frittata, her too. So frittata, low and slow. That's going on. We've got our oven, which is set at 375, as we talked about. So that's down low. We're going to put the frittata in there very shortly. We've got our sweet potato fries over my shoulder, which are going to come out. I'm going to toss them in a little bit of the 5-spice, as you guys all know. And we're going to have some fun. So, again, you can find me at What's Corey Cooking. You can find me at Eat Drink Vegas. Happy to share, talk about food, dishes, anything like that. As I said, what I'm doing today is just simple food. I want everyone to be able to do this themselves. It does not take a lot of talent. It just takes effort. And that's all it is. Every time we ever do food together, we ever talk about food, it's all about effort, guys. So, we've got beautiful. That frittata is looking good. So I'm going to pop that bad boy in the oven. Bear with me. So it's on low and slow. Good. So frittata time for the oven. There's no magic oven. We actually have to do this. So because I am doing live television, I love you all. I forgot there was actually something in my oven, so sorry. No food, just a dish. So frittata's going in. Nice. Ta-da, da-da-da-da. Yeah, I know. I sing. I don't dance, though. All right. So, frittata's in the oven. Beautiful. So, frittata's now in the oven. We'll let that come out in a little bit. We've got our sweet potato fries that are almost done. Let's see. Can you teach us? Yeah, I can definitely teach you how to fold a fitted sheet. I know how to do that, Paul. I will teach you, Super Dad. So, anyways, again, we've got our sweet potato fries that are going in the countertop oven right over here. They're almost done. So I've coated them in a little bit of olive oil, as we talked about. Going to put a little bit of 5 spice very shortly, and going to have some fun with it, which is great. So just put the frittata in the oven, guys, to 375. We're low and slow on the stovetop. Just wanted to get that butter coated and kind of cook. Sweet potato fries are going there. I had some extra frittata mixture, so I made some individual, kind of like, as I said, breakfast pucks. I've coated these with butter on the inside, which is great. So I'm going to bake those after we finish everything up. Guys, the whole idea about all this is just cook what makes you happy. Enjoy food. And so when we talk about preparation, you're the best, Natalie. When we talk about doing things in advance, you know, really, all it takes is effort. All it takes is a chance to make something, prepare it, and then set yourself up for the week. So making the frittata, I'm setting myself up for the week. I'm cooking it now, but I could have it for breakfast tomorrow. I could have it for lunch later. I could have it for breakfast on the go. So it's great. Once you make it, it's done. I believe someone once said, set it and forget it. Haha. Don't worry, I'll be here all the week. Don't forget to try the veal. Oh, this is definitely not a diet dish. This is definitely not a diet dish. It's healthful, but not a diet dish. Paul, I will always tease you. Thank you. Herb, can't wait to rip your heart out. Love to Barb and everyone. Oh, no, there was not extra butter. It was a little bit of butter. Kenna, it's very important. Natural fats are good for you. As long as we're using natural fats. Using bacon fat, butter, it's fantastic. When we use the margarine and the garbage there, that's when we get into trouble. Because that's the shit. That stuff sucks. So, sweet potato fries almost ready to go. Oh, there. Oh, man, we're looking good here, kids. Hold on. We're almost live. So, sweet potato, they're looking pretty good. Let them get a little more color on those bad boys. Hold on. I'll take you guys over there. Gotta run. Take care, Dave. Love you too, bud. Look at that. Hold on. How good does that look? All right. Let's see. Depends on the... Yes, exactly. Good. See? We're all getting along. You guys are fantastic. Love that butter. Good call, Arlene. Kenna, I'm with you. So, sweet potato fries. We'll let those go a little bit more. There and there. Frittata is coming together. Oh, that's looking tasty, guys. That is looking tasty. So, frittata's in there. 375, guys. It won't take long. Just want to get it to set. We did it on the stovetop, as I said, low and slow with a little bit of butter. And then I had the mixture going. For those of you tuned in late, I've got some individual frittatas over here. Coated these bad boys in butter. We're going to bake them off in a little bit. We're going to call them breakfast pucks. Have a little coffee, because why not? And for those of you who've just tuned in, it is afternoon in Las Vegas. Oh. You are very true, my friend. Nectali, I love you, brother. Definitely. Happy to back you. I'm proud of you. I'm very, very proud of you. Please know that. So, almost ready to go over there. Sweet potato fries out the gate. Looking good. Oh, man. That frittata is almost there. Almost there. I need a cooking show. Thank you. Okay. So, I appreciate that. I would love to be on TV, but that's a different conversation for later. It's just about, listen, food is about what you have. And so when I said pucks, the idea of a breakfast puck, I just think it's something different, which is kind of great. And so I have these ramekins. I just wanted to maximize them. Again, I've coated these bad boys in butter. We've got a little leftover frittata mixture, so I couldn't put it all in the pan. I just kind of want to do... Marcella, Happy New Year to you and yours. Paul, that's my guy. See? Yes. I love you for that, Paul. So, but again, just having fun with food. That's what it all goes back to. That's what it all comes back to. I'm always about sharing, and when I talk to people about food, it's always about making something easy to do, making something easy to share, and having fun with it. So that's what we're doing today. We're just doing the frittatas, as some people know I've made quite a bit. Sweet potatoes, which we've talked about, they're a great source of protein, super fresh, super fun. Those are almost done. Sweet potatoes in there. Frittata's looking good. What do you think? Should we pull the frittata? Who wants to see the frittata? Are we ready? Are we ready? What do you think? What do you think? All right, let's go. So, we're going to pull the frittata. And there you go. Ladies and gentlemen, you have a completed, beautiful, soft egg frittata that is cooked. Got goat cheese melted in there. We've got some ham, bacon, and mushrooms cooked all the way through. So, happy weekend to us. All right, so don't forget to turn off your oven. We're going to turn that off. We're going to cancel. We're going to turn off the light. We're going to leave that open so we heat our house a little bit. That's a nice little trick when you're done, especially in winter, friends. Arlene, I got you covered. You and Tom, no problem. Oh, hey, Marcel. That was cute. So, all right, sweet potato fries are done, which is wonderful. So I'm going to take these bad boys out of here. As I said, coated them in a little bit of olive oil. That way they don't stick too much. Got a little bit of sticking. A little bit of sticking, so bear with me. Hold on. A little bit of sticking. Woo! That's toasty. Woo! There we go. Almost there. Almost there. All right. So, those are done. That's great. We're going to toast these. A little bit of 5 spice, as I said. So we've got a little 5 spice. Beautiful. We'll give them a little shake, 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 as some of you know. Shake those bad boys out. Do the hokey pokey, turn ourselves around. It's great. So, ladies and gentlemen, 5 spice sweet potato fries made at home in the countertop, stovetop, or countertop oven. Love that bad boy. It's a DeLonghi. Big fan. So, those are done, which is great. We now, because I am gluten-free, as many of you know, I'm going to take gluten-free bagel, get that bad boy toasting over here, because as we do, which is great. And then we're going to make some breakfast. So now that we've got frittata is good. Hi, Michelle. Nice to see you. So we've got our frittata done, as some of you have seen. Again, it's set up. Beautiful. Ta-da. Da, 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 da. Anyways, so I've got goat cheese in there as well. Cut that up in a second, which is great. And that's what we got. So breakfast at Corey's house, or brunch, depending on where you are. And here's the coffee. Oh, Happy New Year, Lauren. Cheers to you. And those, again, tag my sponsor. Thank you, Jess Duran, and thank you, Moet Hennessy. Hey, Dan, I appreciate that. Thank you very much. Cheers to you and all the people back in Jersey. I appreciate it. Happy to share. So again, guys, we've got 5 spice sweet potato fries done up. Hold on, let's see how we did. Those are pretty good. Not gonna lie. Those are pretty good. All right, sweet potato fries are done. I did not do a dipping sauce today, but such is life. We've got frittata over there. That's pretty good. Got a gluten-free bagel over there. Bye, Arlene. Take care. Marcella, I know, you're funny. That was cute. So that's going on. So we pull this out. Got a plate. Ooh, that is hot. But one of the tricks, guys, I warmed up my plate on top of the oven. Just those little secrets, which is wonderful. So we're going to take our frittata momentarily. Got our handy-dandy funky spatula. Give this a little slice, which is great. Again, for those of you who missed out, we've got mushrooms, ham, bacon, a little bit of goat cheese in there. So give a little slice there. Beautiful. Oh man, it's a good looking frittata, I'm not gonna lie. Hold on. Oh man, we gotta show that one off. All right. So there's the frittata slice. What do you guys think? Nice, good, yeah? It'll even be better when it's chilled down, which is great. So we've got that going. We're going to take a little bit of sweet potato fries with our handy dandy, put this here. I know I should put we should do that. We should put the protein in the center of the plate. All right, so we're going to put the frittata in the center of the plate. All right, frittata's in the center of the plate. Some sweet potato fries right there, which is beautiful. Good, so those are done. And then we're going to throw on our gluten-free bagel in a second here, as long as it doesn't stick too much. Oh yeah, ready to rock. So that's good. Gluten-free bagel's there. Now, as we said, we're going to take the rest of those frittatas we had left over, guys. I'm going to put these bad boys in the oven to bake, which is wonderful. Ta-da! And off they go. So we'll let those go for a bit, and we're going to have breakfast. So now, it's the finished plate right there. So happy brunching, friends. What's Corey cooking? Hope to see you all soon. Hope to talk to you sooner. Happy New Year. Take care. Talk to you.